Chad, when Eastern first approached you as a Citrix partner, what interested you the most on taking on this project?
What interested me the most about taking on this particular project for Eastern Illinois University was that they were at a prime opportunity to take advantage of virtualization technology. They're using legacy hardware, legacy means in which to deliver those applications, and I felt that Eastern had an opportunity here to get rid of the old legacy hardware and implement new server virtualization, application virtualization, as well as operating system virtualization technology from Citrix.
So how would you describe the process of converting a legacy Citrix environment into a dynamic delivery center?
The process of converting a Citrix legacy environment into the new dynamic delivery center, I look at it as more of a stair-step approach. First of all, you have to understand the current workload that you need to transition into the virtual data center. So you got to see what the users are doing, what they're accessing, and what it's going to take from an infrastructure perspective to be able to convert that legacy workload. You also have to provide a means in which to easily transition from that legacy environment to the dynamic delivery center. You want to do that as seamlessly as possible so the end user doesn't know it. Next, you have to build out that infrastructure. So you got to build that server virtualization technology. You got to build that operating system streaming technology. You have to package up those applications so they can be streamed down to the end user. After that infrastructure is built, you have to go through a valid testing and pilot process. So making sure that that delivery center is functioning as designed. You select the right users, the right staff to be able to execute upon those test plans. And you also need to update that infrastructure during the process of application testing. If you find issues or flaws with the design, you need to modify as you go through it. And finally, you need to seamlessly transition from that old legacy environment to the new dynamic delivery center by leveraging the technology that you implemented. So when we're talking about a dynamic delivery center from a legacy environment, what exactly is it that we're talking about? I think of it as some key technologies by Citrix systems that we're able to help Eastern Illinois implement. First of all, there is the hypervisor. Also from Citrix, the Citrix XenServer. And what we help them do is take a legacy server that had an operating system installed on it and virtualize that server into the hypervisor of Citrix XenServer. In addition, we were able to implement the Citrix provisioning services, which allows Eastern Illinois to virtualize that operating system and stream that operating system down to a virtual machine. Also, we were able to help Eastern Illinois University implement application streaming. Just like the operating system is isolated from the hardware, the application is isolated from the operating system through Citrix application streaming. So we help them package up those applications, virtualize them, and deliver them to any endpoint device. Also, with the Dynamic Delivery Center, we also have to take into account anywhere access. And we did that by reducing single points of failure, adding a redundant access gateway device, adding redundant web interface servers, so that no single point of failure would cause the delivery center to be inaccessible.